Following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Jim from BoatTEST.com. Today we're doing a complete test and review of the Bayliner 185.
Let's start our inspection at the hull. The dead rise at the transom is 19 degrees. That is about as deep as hulls go in this size range, and it should do a good job of cushioning the boat at speed through a light chop. Note the sharp V bow entry, the lifting strakes running the length of the hull, and the reverse chine. The chine measures a full 3 inches at midship. When the boat was fully up on plane, it cut through the waves and the chines were effective at knocking down the spray and keeping the boat dry. The reverse chine deflects spray downward, further increases stability at slow speed, and bites into the water during turns. Turning our attention to the cockpit, we see that the cockpit seating had the optional 2 matching swivel bucket seats. These seats will come around 180 degrees to provide a clear view of all the activities off the stern. These seats have a padded bolster. The padding on the seats is comfortable, and the double stitching all around the seat should make it durable. Bayliner's beam forward design has given this boat a roomy cockpit for a boat this size with a 7-foot 7-inch beam. The average depth of the cockpit is 33.5 inches, which is good for a boat this size. There's a large index storage locker with stainless steel latching hardware for stowing the ski gear and water toys. The snap-in carpet is optional. The port console has a lockable glove box, inputs for an MP3 player, and a waterproof 120-watt AM/FM stereo, and a stainless steel cup holder. At the helm we find a non-glare brow under which are all the basic instruments. There is the usual array of gauges: fuel, oil pressure, speedometer, tachometer, trim and volt. I like the analog gauges in black and silver at the dash panel. The steering wheel is padded and comfortable to the touch. The boat is equipped with rack and pinion power steering, which gives positive response both when maneuvering around the dock at slow speed and when turning at high speed. Tilt is standard. This boat was equipped with the optional carbureted Merc Cruiser 4.3-liter TKS with 190 horsepower. Notice how the engine hatch cover is held up by a gas assist strut. On the port side of the engine compartment is the battery box, and there's additional storage space. The outdrive was a Merc Cruiser Alpha 1. So let's get her in the water and get underway to see how she performs. The Bayliner 185 BR we tested had a length overall of 18 feet, a beam of 7 feet 7 inches, and a draft of 3 feet 1 inch. With an empty weight of 2,368 pounds, 11 gallons of fuel, and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 2,855 pounds. With the 190 horsepower engine powering our test boat, we reached a top speed of 46.2 miles per hour at 4,500 RPM. We took 3.8 seconds to reach planing speed and accelerated to 30 miles per hour in 10.9 seconds. The Bayliner 185 is an easy boat to trim. Just get her up on plane and set the trim to approximately 1/4 on the console trim gauge. Setting the trim too high will make the bow start to bob up and down, and the boat will begin to lose speed. Just lower the trim until the bow stabilizes. We also found with the 185, we had no problem getting a wakeboarder up and on the water. She handled remarkably well with a tube attached as well. In turns in the higher speed ranges, the boat leaned into the turn and was responsive to the helm, providing the operator with a good sense of control and confidence. In my opinion, this hull is as good as any in this size range, and operators should have confidence in it. The boat handles excellent when pushed in hard over turns at higher speeds and choppy water. I did not encounter any chine walking or oscillation from side to side. The boat will naturally shave off hull speed during these types of maneuvers, keeping everyone safe and on board the boat. It would be hard to get in trouble with this boat. We tried. Even in reverse, the Alpha 1 drive provides good pull to guide the boat easily into the docking area. The increased dead rise angle of the hull and the extended reverse chine give her a solid, stable platform during slow speed docking maneuvers. From any angle, it was easy to approach the dock with confidence and control. Overall, in all of the conditions we encountered, the Bayliner 185 responded well to the input at the helm.
And that's my detailed test and review of the Bayliner 185 for BoatTEST.com. I'm Captain Jim. We'll see you on the next one.